Now, members of the South African National Defence Force led the Freedom of Entry parade in the city of Cape Town yesterday. It's to honour and recognise military units for their outstanding service to the nation and the relationship with the mother city. But the South African Navy didn't participate in this year's ceremony following the tragic deaths of 3 Marines this week at Kommetjie. Newzroom Afrika's Nasiphi reports.
The Freedom of Entry Parade in Cape Town is a special occasion dedicated to honour military units. By receiving the Freedom of Entry, military units have the honour and distinction of marching through the streets of the mother city.
There are also times when we need each other. You know, it's not only in times of war, when there are disasters, when there are other things happening, when there are fires, for example, you know, that we assist each other. So the ongoing building of relationships between the city and the military units that are based here is very important. And so, you know, the granting of the freedom of the city is an acknowledgement of their importance to us, and also allowing them to come and exercise that freedom of the city.
This custom dates back to the Roman Empire. In the metro, the joint parade dates back to more than 50 years ago when the Cape of Good Hope granted its first Freedom of Entry unit, officially recognizing contribution of the South African Defence Force.
There were 4 different services here: South African Army, South African Air Force, South African Navy, as well as the South African Military Health Services. With unfortunate instance of accident with the South African Navy, they had to go and attend to that for today. So it's a joint parade. The South African National Defence Force is committed in providing the support and assistance when needed, and more specifically during times of humanitarian disaster.
The Veterans Association says it's pleased to see the return of the parade after an 8-year hiatus.
We need a defence force, and not that we have any current threats, but it just prevents other people from wanting to take a step closer. So it's a good thing. I understand that our defence force needs a lot of work, a lot of money, but I think that will come. I think there's rationalisation going on at the moment, so it augurs well, and I was very pleased to see the strength today, and I think that is really a great marketing tool for the Defence Force.
For Newzroom Afrika, Channel 405, I'm Nasiphi in Cape Town.